The horses are on the track for race number 2. They're going to go 1 mile for a purse of $7,500. Number 1 is Bluesy Brown, owned by Three Way Stable, trained by Jack Robertson with Kayla Pizarro. Number 2 is Canadian Rose, owned by Dark Cloud Racing Stable, trained by Tanya Lindsay with Siobhan Bell. Number 3 is Kaluma, owned by Don Schnell and Barry Arneson, trained by Don Schnell with Antonio Whitehall. Number 4 is Miss Camelot, owned and trained by Les Scramstead, Tyrone Nelson aboard. Number 5 is Ridge of Stone, owned and trained by Shelley Brown, Tyler Walker aboard. Rounding out the field is number 6, Taliesin, owned by Larry Henry, trained by Tom Gardapi Jr. with Christopher Husbands. Post time for race number 2, 7 minutes away. Taliesin. They're at the post. And they're off. From the inside, Kaluma shows a little bit of early speed, as does Bluesy Brown on the inside. Ridge of Stone making a wide move, 3 wide, and Taliesin is going to be 4 wide. Then there's a gap of 4 lengths back to Canadian Rose and your trailer, who's going to be Miss Camelot. They went the opening quarter in 24-3. Bluesy Brown has the advantage by a half a length. Kaluma painted on the outside in second. Ridge of Stone settled in on the rail in third. Taliesin back in fourth, only about 3 off the lead. And then a gap of another 4 lengths back to Canadian Rose. And Miss Camelot has about 9 to make up. The half in 49-1. Bluesy Brown on the inside. Kaluma on the outside. Ridge of Stone making up ground in third, back in fourth. Taliesin is going to try and get it going, but doesn't look like today. Rallying from the back, Miss Camelot, 3/4 in 1:14. Bluesy Brown now has opened up the advantage to some 4 lengths on the inside. Ridge of Stone trying to get going. Taliesin to the far outside, and Canadian Rose trying to make it up, but Bluesy Brown hit the front end and is gonna hit the wire in front by 5. For second, Canadian Rose just out bobs Taliesin. Fourth goes to Miss Camelot. The stewards are now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of race number 2. That's number 1, Bluesy Brown. Bluesy Brown is a bay mare, 6 years old, by Big Brown, out of the mare Blues for Sale by Not for Sale. Owned by Three Way Stable, trained by Jack Robertson, and ridden to victory by Kayla Pizarro. Time for the mile, 1:41-3. Race 2 is official in the upcoming third race. Number 1, Water Runner, will race with a tongue tie on. An equipment change on number 1, Water Runner, in this, the third race. A tongue tie on. Pulse time for race number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a late workout to report, and this is the third race. Number 1, Water Runner, worked on June the 15th, 4 furlongs in 50 handily over a fast racetrack. That's a late workout to report, and this is the third race on number 1, Water Runner. Water Runner worked